You want to know how to get out of bounds, so let's waste no time and go ahead and start. So I'm going to show how to get there, but it's just the normal way of getting there. Look in the timestamps if you just want to see the location. It's right before the first encounter, so if you know how to get there by yourself, go ahead and skip to that timestamp. If not, you can watch the video. Now that you are here, you're going to go to the back of the room and you are going to line up your Sparrow to these two lines on the floor. Essentially, you just dodge and then immediately get out. You can also do it how you start getting out and then dodge, and it will push you through the wall. You can jump on this little platform over here. So again, this is going to be without skating. You can do it with skating. You could do it with, lion ramparts, titan, whatever. But this is just to make it super accessible. There isn't really any tricks here, just a couple of jumps that are not too difficult. They just might be unintuitive, so just follow along and I'll say if there's anything that you need to know. Quickly, I'm just going to show you where you're trying to get to. So if you go down here, you can see all the way down there, there's this ice. That is where the elevator is from the first to the second encounter. That's where we're trying to get to. So, if you for some reason don't like the way I get there, you can find another way to get there yourself. Additionally, behind each of the enemy spawn doors, there's these little platforms. It's super easy to jump on these. That's what you're using most of the time, so just something to be aware of. So now that we've gotten here, we're going to need to load this area. It's going to seem like you clip back in bounds, but you actually don't. So if you go down here and stand on almost any of these little juddy bits, you'll see clarity control spawns. And we're going to go to the other pipe over there. The one we're on does not go to where we want to go, so just walk over there. And for this, it's super easy to do with the sword. If you're doing it without a sword, there are some jumps that might be a little bit more annoying, but I just recommend having a sword. There's, it doesn't have to be eager edge. I'm using a falling guillotine just to prove that there is no, barrier to entry to do this. You literally just have to have a Sparrow, and that's about it. So, yep, just keep following. You can see I am essentially just swiping up, and it's the quickest way to get up. So now that we've gotten all the way up here, we need to get over here. You can see the space station in the background. So just jump on this pipe and then jump over. Now, again, we're going to have to load the spaceship, even though it looks like it's already loaded. So normally you have to go to where that beam of light is on the left side, or that ball of light, but for some reason it loaded super quick. But I'm going over there just to make sure it's loaded. If you don't load Morningstar, you cannot load the third encounter. At least to my knowledge. So you have to run, usually you would have to run all the way over here to get it to work, but yeah. So once you do that, now that it's loaded, go back to where you came from. So once again, we have to load the third encounter. You jump on these little boxes on the right side. Make sure you don't stay there for too long. Sometimes you can clip in or die. I know I showed it in the thumbnail, but if you want to keep a secret of what it looks like, just stop right here because I'm about to go up and show you how to get up there. But essentially you just jump on top of the building, on top of the third encounter, and once you do, you get up here. That's essentially it. I'm going to show you how to actually get the best view, how to get inside Taniks, and then how to, or sorry, the third encounter, and then how to get back out of the third encounter. So you can run all the way down here. If you've played the third encounter, this is when you drop down and you have to run. If you actually go under the maps, you can actually see the fire. It's actually not there, or it's always there, which is pretty cool. One little tip, if you want a really good view, turn off your HUD completely. Super cool. It's sad that they don't have places like this that you can just easily access. But okay, that aside, now we're going to show you how to actually get into the encounter. And to do that, you have to go back on top. So you can do it two ways. You can either throw stasis crystals at this wall up here. I'm not going to show how to do that because it's pretty self-explanatory. The other way you can do it is go under the map, and that's just jumping. Again, I'm showing just how to jump. And I'll show you how to do that. Just follow along the video. Now that you are back on top, you have the most annoying thing. It's completely RNG. I'm not quite sure how it works, but if you go over here, you can see there are these grates on the floor, and the one in the very back, actually you can clip through somehow, and if you do that, you can actually fall into the encounter. So if you see these right here, I'm going to show you. It took me like, I don't know, 4 minutes the first time, 3 minutes the second time, and then I got like first try the third time. So it's just really inconsistent, but you essentially just wobble here until you fall inside. Taniks is not in here, but you can place a rally flag, so that's pretty interesting. So again, that's how you get in here. Now if you want to know how to get back outside, essentially you just do the reverse. I do believe you need sword ammo for this, so yeah. So essentially what you need to do is you need to jump on this lip up here, and then you see this beam, you jump to it and then sword swipe. And then you just crouch, line yourself up, and then jump up, and so that's it. So, you know, third encounter is the last phase, you want to troll with your friends, you can actually go up here. So that's that. That's it. That's how you do it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.